Have you ever been so afraid that you did something you never thought you'd do just to survive? Imagine this. You are David, the man anointed by Samuel to become Israel's next king. You defeated Goliath. You are the warrior whose victories cause people to sing. Saul has slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. Yet now you find yourself standing in the enemy's territory, surrounded by the servants of King Achish. Fear grips you because you believe that your life is about to end. But David does the unthinkable. He pretends to be insane. He scratches on the doors of the gate and lets the lava run down his beard just to survive. By God's grace, David escapes. And it is from the other side of that frightening moment, y'all, that he writes Psalm 34, not as someone who heard about God's deliverance, but as someone who actually experienced it. Continuing our theme, the Lord, my deliverer, today we're talking about fear, because every one of us knows what it feels like. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, fear of what someone might think or what someone might do. And when fear comes, y'all, we all have a choice. Will we panic? Will we take control and try to do everything ourselves? Or will we seek the Lord? David says in Psalm 34:4, I sought the Lord and he answered me and rescued me from all my fears. But what kind of deliverance is David actually talking about? Notice that he doesn't say God rescued him only from Achish or from the danger that was around him. David says God rescued him from all of his fears, y'all. God's deliverance is deeper than just changing our circumstances. Sometimes God does deliver by removing us from the situation, but sometimes he meets us in the middle of it. He takes that fear that threatens to control us and he replaces it with faith that reminds us that he is the one who is really in control. Maybe your fear looks different from David's. It may be a diagnosis or a financial burden, a situation that you just can't fix, but fear, y'all, always brings us to the same question. Where will you run? David tells us, I sought the Lord. Because God delivers us, what does that reveal about who he is? Y'all, he's not distant. He's not silent. He's not unaware of what we're facing. He hears, he answers, and he draws near. One of my favorite verses in Psalm 34 is verse 17 that says, the righteous cry, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all of their troubles. Y'all, this is the character of our God. Deliverance is not something that he does occasionally. It is who he is. He is faithful towards those who seek him. Let that sink in. God is faithful toward those who seek him. But there is something that this verse asks of us. David didn't run first to his own wisdom or strength. He sought the Lord. Seeking God is not passive. It is turning toward him as our first refuge, not our last resort. It means pursuing his heart and trusting his word and believing that he cares. Remember the question that I asked at the very beginning. Have you ever been so afraid that you did something that you never thought that you'd do just to survive? Y'all, David did. But when he looked back, he didn't remember his fear. He remembered his deliverer. I hope and pray that today's thought, y'all, encouraged you and it changed how you see this verse and also God's character. Remember, don't forget that fear does not have the final say when God is present. Until next time.